The window of tolerance is a model which helps to understand the variable nature of an individual's capacity and ability to cope and function. We all have zones or ranges of optimal coping and functioning, as shown by the green band in the diagram. This is known as our window of tolerance. When an individual is within their optimal zone or window of tolerance, they are able to experience and tolerate thoughts and emotions, and they are able to cope with the ups and downs, opportunities and challenges of everyday life without much difficulty. They will be more able and likely to take in and process information, think logically, and make informed decisions and respond and behave in developmentally appropriate ways. Windows of tolerance, that is, the degree to which we can cope, will vary from person to person and will vary for each individual depending on what we are doing and what is happening around us. Those who have a narrow window of tolerance may feel as though their emotions are highly changeable or intense, which can be overwhelming and hard to cope with. Others with a wider window of tolerance may feel as though they experience less noticeable ups and downs, or that emotions are not frequently intense and overwhelming. It is important to remember all of us experience emotions, and for each of us, what we can cope with or how much we can cope with will vary. Factors that impact the size of our window of tolerance include the number of demands and stressors we have, life events including change and transition, and adverse life experiences, relationships and interactions with other people, our stage of development and our physical health, individual factors such as physical health, diet, activity levels, and sleep, repeated or multiple negative experiences such as multiple stressors, traumatic or upsetting life events, challenging or unsupportive relationships with others, may narrow our window of tolerance, therefore impacting on our longer-term ability to cope with similar situations or emotional responses. Conversely, repeated or multiple positive experiences, such as minimal stressors, experiences of mastery and pleasure, supportive and nurturing relationships, may widen our window of tolerance, therefore enabling and building resilience, tolerance, and coping. Regardless of the size of an individual's window of tolerance, there are times when everyone is faced with situations that result in thoughts and feelings which are overwhelming and intolerable, which we feel unable to cope with. At these times, we are no longer within our window of tolerance. Our resilience, coping, and functioning become compromised.